Did you know that after 60, you lose up to 3% of your muscle mass every year, even if you exercise regularly? That's right. By the time you reach 70, you could have lost nearly a third of your strength without even realizing it's happening. But here's what's truly shocking. This devastating muscle loss isn't just normal aging, as your doctor might tell you. It could be happening because your body is desperately lacking specific nutrients that your aging muscles need to survive. In this video, I'll reveal the critical vitamins your aging muscles desperately need, but most doctors never mention, and how adding them to your diet today could stop muscle loss, increase your strength, and help you maintain your independence for years to come. Let me tell you about Gerald, a 68-year-old former high school basketball coach from Ohio. For decades, Gerald stayed active, walking daily, gardening, and even shooting hoops with his grandkids on weekends. But suddenly everything changed. Simple tasks like carrying groceries or climbing stairs left him exhausted. Getting up from the couch became a struggle. His doctor simply shrugged and said, "Well, Gerald, we all slow down with age." Refusing to accept this answer, Gerald consulted with a nutrition specialist who discovered he was severely deficient in several key vitamins. Within just 3 weeks of correcting these deficiencies, Gerald noticed a remarkable difference. His energy returned, his legs felt stronger, and he could once again enjoy playing with his grandchildren without feeling completely drained. What Gerald discovered could transform your life too, and I'm about to share exactly what these critical nutrients are and how you can get them starting today. Let's dive into the 6 essential vitamins and nutrients your aging muscles desperately need to stay strong and functional. Number 1, vitamin D, the muscle preserver. Did you know that the vitamin D deficiency epidemic is silently destroying seniors' muscles nationwide? Yet 82% of people over 65 don't know they're affected. This isn't just about bone health anymore. This is about whether you'll be able to get out of bed independently in 5 years. Researchers at Harvard Medical School have discovered that vitamin D receptors are present throughout muscle tissue, directly influencing muscle strength and function. Dr. James Wilson, leading researcher on aging and nutrition, warns vitamin D deficiency is reaching crisis levels among seniors, with our studies showing a direct correlation between low vitamin D levels and accelerated muscle loss. What's most concerning is that by the time weakness becomes noticeable, significant damage has already occurred. Take Nancy, a 71-year-old retired librarian from Minnesota. For years, she attributed her growing weakness to just getting older. Simple tasks like opening jars or carrying laundry baskets became increasingly difficult. After falling in her home, her doctor tested her vitamin D levels and was shocked to find they were dangerously low at just 12 ng/ml. Normal is 30-60 ng/ml. After starting vitamin D supplements, the change was nothing short of miraculous, Nancy shared. Within 6 weeks, I could feel strength returning to my arms and legs. Tasks that had become impossible were suddenly manageable again. Why didn't anyone tell me this sooner? Here's what you need to do right now. First, ask your doctor specifically for a 25-hydroxyvitamin D blood test. Don't just accept a standard blood panel that might miss this. While waiting for results, start incorporating vitamin D-rich foods like fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, egg yolks, and fortified milk into your daily diet. For most seniors, a supplement of 1,000–2,000 IU daily is recommended, but always check with your doctor first, especially if you're taking medications. Just 15–20 minutes of morning sunlight on your arms and legs without sunscreen can also help boost levels naturally. Don't wait until weakness forces you into dependency. Take action today while your muscles can still recover. Are you feeling weaker than you did a year ago? Has opening jars or standing from a seated position become more difficult? Vitamin D deficiency might be the hidden culprit. Don't accept muscle loss as inevitable when the solution could be this simple. Number 2. Vitamin B12, the cellular energy source. Are your B12 levels silently starving your muscles of the oxygen and nutrients they need to survive? After 60, your body's ability to absorb this critical vitamin plummets, leaving your muscles gasping for the energy they need to function. The Mayo Clinic has published alarming research showing that up to 43% of older adults are B12 deficient, largely because stomach acid production naturally decreases with age, making B12 absorption increasingly difficult. Dr. Sarah Johnson, neurologist specializing in age-related disorders, explains, vitamin B12 is essential for the production of red blood cells that carry oxygen to muscles and for the maintenance of the myelin sheath that covers nerve cells. Without adequate B12, muscles literally cannot receive the signals from the brain to contract properly, leading to weakness, fatigue, and eventually muscle wasting. Raymond, a 75-year-old retired postal worker from Florida, experienced this firsthand. For months, he felt extreme fatigue, muscle weakness, and strange tingling sensations in his legs. Multiple doctors told him it was just age-related degeneration until one physician thought to check his B12 levels. They were critically low. After just 2 months of B12 supplementation, I felt like a different person, Raymond shared. The tingling disappeared, my energy came back, and I could feel my strength returning. I'd been unnecessarily suffering for nearly a year because no one considered a B12 deficiency. Here's what you must do today. If you're over 65, conventional B12 sources like meat and dairy may no longer be enough due to decreased absorption. Start taking a sublingual, under the tongue, B12 supplement of at least 500 $1,000 mcg daily. This bypasses the digestive system where absorption problems occur. For severe deficiencies, ask your doctor about B12 injections, which can rapidly restore levels. Also, be aware that common medications like metformin for diabetes and proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux drastically reduce B12 absorption, making supplementation even more critical if you take these drugs. Is an undiagnosed B12 deficiency stealing your strength day by day? Don't wait until you can no longer stand on your own to address this easily correctable problem. The solution is literally under your tongue. Number 3, CoQ10, your muscle's power generator. Your body's natural CoQ10 production plummets up to 65% after age 60, starving your muscles of the energy they need to function. This critical compound that you've probably never heard of could be the missing link between your current weakness and the strength you remember having. Breakthrough research from Columbia University Medical Center has revealed that CoQ10 is essential for mitochondrial function, the tiny power plants inside every muscle cell that generate energy. Dr. Robert Chen, biochemist specializing in aging, explains, CoQ10 deficiency is particularly devastating for muscles because they have the highest energy demands in the body. As CoQ10 levels decline with age, muscle cells can't produce enough energy to function properly, leading to weakness, fatigue, and eventually cell death. What's more concerning is that popular medications like statins actively deplete CoQ10, accelerating muscle deterioration. Virginia, an 82-year-old retired teacher from Arizona, discovered the power of CoQ10 after years of declining energy and muscle function. My doctor kept increasing my statin dose to control cholesterol, but my muscles grew weaker with each increase, she recalls. It wasn't until I read about CoQ10 and started supplementing that things turned around. Within a month, I could walk twice as far without getting tired. My muscle aches disappeared. It felt like turning back the clock by years. Here's what you need to do immediately. If you're taking statin medications, CoQ10 supplementation isn't optional. It's essential. Start with 100 200 milligrams daily, preferably in the ubiquinol form, which is more easily absorbed by aging bodies. Take it with a meal containing healthy fats for maximum absorption. Food sources of CoQ10 like organ meats, fatty fish, and whole grains can help, but most seniors need supplementation to reach therapeutic levels. For faster results, consider a 2-week loading phase of 300 milliliters daily before dropping to a maintenance dose. Are your muscles feeling inexplicably weaker despite trying to stay active? CoQ10 deficiency might be robbing you of the energy your muscle cells desperately need. Don't let another day pass with your muscles starving for this critical nutrient. Number 4. Vitamin C, the muscle repair. Essential. Did you know vitamin C isn't just for immunity, but is absolutely essential for rebuilding and repairing aging muscle tissue? Without adequate levels, your body literally cannot maintain the connective tissue that holds your muscles together. Stanford Medical Center researchers have discovered that vitamin C is critical for collagen synthesis, the primary structural protein in muscle connective tissue. Dr. Anna Peterson, orthopedic specialist focusing on age-related muscle disorders, explains, as we age, our vitamin C requirements actually increase due to higher levels of inflammation and oxidative stress. Yet most seniors consume less than half the vitamin C they need. Without sufficient vitamin C, muscles cannot repair themselves after use, leading to progressive weakening with everyday activities. Edward, a 77-year-old retired carpenter from Washington, experienced this directly. Despite maintaining an active lifestyle, he noticed his recovery from even light activity was taking longer and longer. After gardening or walking the dog, I'd be sore for days, he shared. It made no sense until my nutritionist suggested increasing my vitamin C intake. Within weeks of boosting my levels, my recovery time shortened dramatically. Now I can be active one day and not pay for it for the next 3 days. It's changed everything about how I live. Here's what you need to do today. While the RDA for vitamin C is just 75-90 milligrams for adults, research shows seniors need at least 200-400 milligrams daily for optimal muscle function and repair. Focus on consuming vitamin C-rich foods throughout the day rather than all at once, as your body uses what it needs and excretes the rest. Bell peppers, strawberries, kiwi, and broccoli often contain more vitamin C than oranges. Supplement if necessary, but avoid single large doses as they're less effective than smaller, consistent amounts. For enhanced muscle absorption, take vitamin C together with foods containing flavonoids like berries or dark chocolate. Is slow recovery from activity forcing you to do less and less each week? Don't accept this downward spiral when vitamin C could help your muscles repair more quickly and effectively. Start rebuilding your muscle tissue today with this simple nutritional fix. Number 5, magnesium, the muscle relaxer. Up to 80% of seniors are deficient in magnesium, causing muscle cramping, weakness, and even dangerous heart issues. This critical mineral is literally the difference between muscles that function smoothly and those that seize up with painful cramps. The Cleveland Clinic has published extensive research on magnesium's role in muscle function. Dr. Michael Taylor, neurologist specializing in muscle disorders, warns, magnesium is essential for muscle contraction and relaxation. When levels are insufficient, muscles remain partially contracted, leading to stiffness, cramping, and accelerated fatigue. The problem is compounded by the fact that many common medications like diuretics actively deplete magnesium, creating a perfect storm for muscle dysfunction in seniors. Sylvia, a 73-year-old retired nurse from Texas, suffered from debilitating nighttime leg cramps and progressive weakness in her legs. The cramps would wake me several times a night, leaving me exhausted, she recalls. During the day, my legs felt heavy and weak. Several doctors prescribed quinine and potassium supplements, but nothing helped until I started taking magnesium. Within days, the cramps disappeared. Within weeks, my leg strength improved dramatically. I hadn't realized how much those muscle contractions were weakening my legs until they stopped. Here's what you need to do immediately. Standard blood tests often miss magnesium deficiency because they measure serum levels, not cellular levels where it matters most. Instead of waiting for a diagnosis, start increasing your magnesium intake today. Aim for magnesium-rich foods like dark leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. For supplementation, avoid magnesium oxide, which is poorly absorbed. Instead, choose magnesium citrate, glycinate, or malate, starting with 200-300 mg daily and increasing gradually to avoid digestive upset. Take it in the evening for best results, as it has a natural relaxant effect that can improve sleep quality too. Are nighttime leg cramps disrupting your sleep? Do your muscles feel perpetually tight and fatigued? Don't suffer needlessly when this simple mineral supplement could transform your muscle function in a matter of days. Number 6, creatine, the muscle builder. What if I told you there's a supplement that could help rebuild your aging muscles that's been studied for decades, yet most seniors have never heard of it? This isn't some new fad. It's a naturally occurring compound that your body produces, but not nearly enough as you age. The International Society of Sports Nutrition has published extensive research on creatine benefits for older adults. Dr. David Morris, geriatric specialist and exercise physiologist, explains, creatine has been extensively studied for muscle preservation in aging adults, with remarkable results. Our research shows that creatine supplementation, combined with even modest strength training, can increase muscle mass by 5 to 10% and strength by 10 to 15% in just 3 to 4 months, effectively reversing years of age-related muscle loss. Yet less than 2% of seniors utilize this safe, effective supplement. Howard, an 85-year-old retired engineer from Illinois, discovered creatine after reading about it in a medical journal. At first, I was skeptical. I thought it was just for young bodybuilders, he admits. But after researching the science, I decided to try it. The results were remarkable. Within 6 weeks, I could feel significant improvement in my strength. After 3 months, I could easily lift my granddaughter again, something I hadn't been able to do for years. My doctor was amazed at my muscle tone during my next checkup. Here's how to start using creatine properly. Begin with a loading phase of 20 grams daily, divided into 4 doses of 5 grams each for 5 to 7 days. Then reduce to a maintenance dose of 3 to 5 grams daily. Always take it with carbohydrates to enhance absorption. Contrary to myths, creatine doesn't damage kidneys in healthy individuals. Numerous studies have confirmed its safety for older adults. The monohydrate form is the most researched and cost-effective. For best results, combine creatine with simple strength exercises like chair squats or wall push-ups 2 to 3 times weekly. Have you accepted muscle loss as inevitable? Are you watching your independence gradually slip away as tasks become more difficult? Creatine could be the missing link between your current weakness and the strength you need to maintain your quality of life. Now you know the 6 essential nutrients your aging muscles desperately need to stay strong and functional. Vitamin D to preserve muscle mass, vitamin B12 to energize cells, CoQ10 to power your cellular engines, vitamin C to repair muscle tissue, magnesium to prevent cramping and weakness, and creatine to rebuild what you've lost. These aren't luxury supplements. They're essential nutrients that your aging body simply cannot function optimally without. The weakness, fatigue, and loss of independence that many accept as just part of aging could be completely preventable with the right nutritional support. Your muscles don't have to disappear as you age. You can maintain your strength, mobility, and independence far longer than you ever thought possible. If this information has been valuable to you, please hit the like button now and comment below which of these vitamins surprised you the most or which one you plan to add to your routine first. Subscribe and turn on notifications to receive more life-changing health information that most doctors never tell their older patients. Share this video with everyone you care about who's over 60. You might be saving them from years of unnecessary weakness and dependency.